Welcome to week 3 of the NFL season here in the Windy City of Chicago, where we have ourselves an NFC Championship rematch from last year between the Albuquerque Vipers and the Chicago Bears. Albuquerque took their first loss of the season a week ago as the Cowboys came to town and beat us by 10, 38-28. Not the worst thing in the world though for us. Obviously, we don't want to lose, but it was to a team that was in the playoffs a season ago. Now looking at Chicago's team, they are off to a rough start after making an NFC title run a season ago, starting off the season 0-2, and this kind of feels like a must-win game for both of these teams. Of course, the Bears may be a little bit more desperate for it. Unfortunately for them, their quarterback John Owens, who they got back after 3 years away in Atlanta, was injured throughout those 2 games, but now he makes his return as the Chicago Bears quarterback today, and we're going to see him on the next drive as Albuquerque will start off with the football today. That toss play to the right goes absolutely nowhere. Now Orlando Cross, the 3-time MVP, or at least he's won the last 3, he's a 5-time MVP, gets sacked on the play, not quite looking like an MVP on second down. On 3rd and 16, can he come up clutch? Yes, he can. There's that MVP delivering to the undrafted free agent Burt Myers. Now off of the play fake, he has a wide open fullback in the flat. It's Ron White who avoids that first tackle. They're able to stay in bounds until he gets pushed out of bounds by that second tackle. Run to the left side there is going to pick up about 2 yards. Ryan Franks had a huge game a couple weeks ago. A great start to the season for him. He takes that one to the right side and gets about 7. Now 3rd down and 3. It's going to be a quick throw into traffic and knocked away. That's going to bring up 4th down. And the offense remains on the field. The Bears run commit. Cross looking to throw, and he connects with Allen Graham, able to convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. Toss play to left here for Ryan Franks, who picks up a few yards. The Vipers looking very dedicated to the ground game early here. Here's another run. It's Franks taking this one to the right, and he's going to pick up about 3. 3rd down again. Now Cross is going to dump this one off into the flat. It's the running back Franks. Breaks out of one tackle down the left sideline. He's in. Touchdown Vipers. And that's a great way to start off this game. Breaking off that one tackle and then using his speed to take him all the way to the crib. Now here's a handoff to Wells is going to take this one to the right side. Tay Wells fighting for every inch he can get, and he gets out to midfield. Owens is going to take the snap here, and he's going to give it to Tay Wells on the draw, who picks up 5 on the play. I formation again, and again they call Wells' name, but this time we're ready for it, getting to him in the backfield, Triple J Jones. 3rd down and 9. Here's John Owens. His first pass of the season goes deep to the left side, and he's got his man Jermaine Gaines downfield to the 15. What a throw there from the veteran quarterback. He's going to launch this one to the end zone, but it's going to be just out of reach for his tight end, Dexter Adams. Owens again firing that one to the end zone, and there Jermaine Gaines finishes the job. He had the big play that got them down to the 15-yard line, working on Maurice Sanders on that left side there, able to get that one into the end zone as the Bears tied this game up. But now Ryan Franks with a huge run on that right side for the Vipers. We might have a shootout on our hands early on here. Here's a play fake. Now Cross has got time and fires that one downfield. It's Trey Francis, the tight end, with a big catch, getting us just inside of the 25. Elvis Watts, his first carry of the game, goes for 5 yards, which is solid. That brings us to the second quarter of play, where Cross connects with Jimmy Andrews, getting us down to the 10. Actually got us down to goal-to-go situation. Now it's going to be Franks to the right side, who doesn't pick up much. 3rd and goal, trying to get this one into the end zone. Cross fits it in there with Larry Fitzgerald in for 6 as Albuquerque regains their 7-point lead. John Owens is going to hand this one off to Wells, and he's going to get rustled down there after picking up 2 yards on the play. Now it's going to be a draw for Wells, shaken out of a tackle and tackled past the 1st down marker right there. Owens takes the snap. He's got some time. He's going to dump that one off short to Jackson, who's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7. Now it's going to be an offset I formation as Tay Wells following his blockers right up the middle there, and it's going to be another solid gain. Albuquerque's run defense struggling a little bit right now, but as soon as I say that, they come up with a good stop, only 1 yard on the play. Here's Tay Wells on another carry to the right side, and that's going to pick up about 5 or 6, bringing up 3rd and 4, where they give it to Wells yet again, brought down in the backfield. This Vipers defense coming up clutch here with a stop. 4.5 minutes left to go in the first half, but we are pinned pretty far back inside of our own 10 now, and Chicago looking to get a stop and try to get their offense some favorable field position, but Ryan Franks has other plans, picking up the first down, but it's not even going to count. There's holding on the play. Flanagan brings it back with that call. Pass to the right is going to be knocked away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. Cross looking to throw. He's got time, but nobody really open. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Chicago gets the football back. Washington out there at the back of the end zone to boot this one away for the Vipers. It's a good one. Looks like it's going to get around the 40-yard line, and it's going to be returned by Figgins. But then he lost the football on the play. Recovered by Ron White, I think, there. But the Bears throw the challenge flag, and we got to take a look at this replay. If this is a turnover, it's going to be huge, and it does look like that ball pops out before his elbow hits the ground. It's going to stand, and we start off the drive at midfield now. Here's a screen for Jimmy Andrews. Only one blocker there, but he makes the most out of it with a pickup of 6 yards. Play fake now, cross rolling to his right. He's going to stop and fire to that right sideline, but Phillips could only get a single foot in bounds. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Cross has got a wide open fullback. Ron White converts the 3rd down. This could be the last play before the 2-minute warning, and Cross is going to take a huge loss on the play. He saw the blitz coming, but he didn't do anything there. He just kept backing up. That's going to be a loss of 10. And now they get to him again. Back-to-back sacks. This has become a disaster of a drive for Albuquerque. 3rd down and 27. All we can really do is huck it up, and we might have a man open downfield. Andrews has got a step. Touchdown, Vipers. And how on earth does the Bears defense give up a 3rd and 27? Not only do they give it up, but they give up a touchdown on the play. They could be in a little bit of trouble now as they're down 14. 3rd down in inches with a minute left to go. Owens' pass is going to be tipped at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. What a play there by Maurice Sanders, the blitzing cornerback, to get his hand up there and knock that one down. And Albuquerque's not done with his first half of play. Cross is going to air that one out deep, looking for the tight end, Lewis. It's going to be knocked away. 45 seconds left to go in the second quarter, throwing that one on the move to Jimmy Andrews. He's going to pick up the 1st down, and this clock is continuing to run. The Vipers don't use a timeout there. Flush to his left. Cross has got a wide open running back right there. It's Ryan Franks, and now we're going to use our first timeout with 24 seconds left to go. Bringing some heat here, but it's going to be a screen setup for Ryan Franks. It doesn't develop how we'd like it to, though, and there's a flag on the play holding on our center, Chris Diamond. Under 20 seconds now for this Vipers offense. Cross barely gets this pass off to Fitzgerald, and we're going to have to use a timeout here, it looks like. 3rd down and 7, 12 seconds left to go. It's going to be a play fake and Cross under some pressure, and he's going to be dropped. We use our final timeout, and Cross is now slow to get up. Maybe we got a little bit too greedy here. We're just going to punt this one away with Washington, and it looks like Drew Figgins once again is going to be the return man, and once again he loses the football, scooped up by Davis, who gets out of bounds as fast as he can, but the clock expires, and that takes us to halftime. Chicago with the football to start off the second half of play after that weird end of the first half. Here's Tay Wells with a good run to the right side, picking up a very fast 1st down here for the Chicago Bears. Owens under some pressure, but he's still able to get the pass off to Andrew Castle there, the rookie receiver, one of the 4 rookie receivers on this roster. It's going to pick up the 1st down. But now they're going to have to convert a 3rd down and 8. They're going to be unable to do so. Testing that left side, Justin Williams bats the pass away. Luckily, Orlando Cross's injury that he suffered was nothing too serious. He's back in the game, but he gave it right back to the Bears, trying to fit that into a very tight window. And now the Bears have some phenomenal field position on this next drive, looking to put this game to a 7-point deficit. Here's Tay Wells on the carry. He's going to pick up a 1st down and more inside of the 5, but bring it on back instead of the 3. They're down to the 19 after that holding call. Tay Wells is trying to fight his way through some traffic. Somehow we don't bring him down close to the line of scrimmage. He sets up a 3rd down and 3. Now they're going to give it to Tracy Smelly. He's in the end zone for the touchdown. Chicago is back within a single score. Back out here on offense now, and it's going to be a recommitment to the ground game, it looks like, with Ryan Franks, but he gets brought down violently there for just a pickup of 2 yards, but he's going to break this one to the left side. Franks to the races, the 30, the 20, they're not going to catch him. That's going to be a Vipers touchdown. It's a 2-score game yet again. You'll love to see the explosiveness that Ryan Franks brings to this running back group. Run up the middle there by Wells is going to pick up a solid gain as they keep chipping away at us at the ground, and we have had a pretty tough time stopping it today. There we only give up a couple of yards, and Darren Gordon, the man who made the tackle there, is slow to get up, grabbing at his right arm. Third down for Chicago. They're going to give it to Tay Wells, and they're going to mark him just shy of the sticks. What a stop by this defense. Fourth down in inches, and we get the football back. Here's Ryan Franks after that big run. He's going to take this one to the right, and that's going to be a pickup of 4 yards there. Give it to Franks yet again, following his blockers. That's going to be another first down. Ryan Franks has just had a phenomenal start to the season this year. Franks to the right side picks up yet another pickup of 5. Toss play to the left for him, now trying to follow his blocking. Pulls out the stiff arm, but he can't get past the second man. It's third down and 4. Now Orlando Cross is looking to throw for it. Now he's looking to run for it. Stripped of the football. It's going to be picked up by Joseph Santiago, but shy of the sticks. Chicago with the football yet again, and once again they are staying pretty committed to the ground game. I don't really blame them. They're picking up like 7 yards a carry, but at some point now, as we near the fourth quarter, they're going to have to start throwing the football a little bit more. Here's Wells to the left side. He's going to pick up 8 yards, and that takes us to the final quarter of play. Owens looking to throw, firing this one to the right side, and that's going to be out of bounds. Not able to bring out the toe drag swag there. Owens looking to throw again, and he's got Dexter Adams. The tight end converts on third down. Out to the 41-yard line. Now it's going to be back to the ground game with Tay Wells, who once again gets 7, maybe 8 yards on the play, and this run defense of the Vipers continues to struggle. Owens airing this one out to the right side. Adams has got a step, and he is down inside of the 25-yard line, one-on-one with John Kelly, who doesn't get beat like that often. And again, Dexter Adams wide open on the right side, marked inches shy of the end zone, and they're just going to punch this one in with Tay Wells. It's a 7-point game yet again. This Vipers offense has got to keep their foot on the gas if they want to maintain this lead. Cross fires that one over the middle, and that was a near interception. He got away with one there. Here's Franks running with some power up the middle, fighting through that tackle, and he brings up third down and 2. I formation here. It's going to be a toss play after faking the give to the fullback, and Ryan Franks fights for every inch yet again out to the 46. Here's Ron White with a fullback dive, and he's going to pick up about 2 or 3 yards on the play. I formation again. We're going to fake giving it to the running back, and the reverse gets blown up in our face. Luckily for us, Orlando Cross is able to jump on top of it, but a huge loss on the play. Third down and 20. We've already converted 1 third and long today. Can we do it again here? Yes, we can. Jimmy Andrews across the 30. What a throw, what a play. And that puts Andrews over the century mark now today. Under 5 minutes left to go. We're going to give it to Elvis Watts, and he goes up the middle for a pickup of 4. Hand off to Franks. Nope, it's actually going to be a play fake. Crosses under some pressure and is unable to fit that into a very tight window over the middle. And now he's banged up again. He's going to have to exit the game, meaning Drew Lloyd steps in on third down. He's going to do a quick throw right here to Larry Fitzgerald. He gets us inside of the 10, setting up goal to go. Lloyd, a very inexperienced second-year quarterback, now just hands it off to Ryan Franks, and he breaks the plane. Touchdown Vipers, and it's once again a 14-point lead, and hopefully Orlando Cross, our quarterback, will be all right. John Owens has all kinds of time in the pocket on first down, gets it out to Tracy Smelly, but he started running the wrong way. Should have had a first down. Instead, he only picked up 5. Owens to the left side is nearly picked. Great play there by our man, Maurice Sanders. Owens testing that left side yet again, and Saunders is there yet again, forcing fourth down and 5, and it seems as though the Bears have given up on this game. They're punting it away, down 14 in the 4th. Orlando Cross is back in the game, luckily for us, and all he really has to do is just hand it off to these running backs and try to bleed out the rest of this clock. A minute 56 left to go now. Ryan Franks is not quite going to get a first down there. It's going to be second down and 5. The Bears down to a single timeout. Franks to the right side again is going to be just shy of the sticks. Third down in inches. This is a huge play here, and Franks has got it. Chicago, I think they may have 1 timeout left still, but it's not going to be enough as we just bleed out the rest of this clock and win 35-21, dropping the Chicago Bears down to 0-3. A rough start for a team that was a game away from the Super Bowl a season ago. Meanwhile, your defending Super Bowl champions bounce back after taking that loss to Dallas. Orlando Cross played a pretty good game. He did have that one interception, but outside of that, pretty good. Again, he took some unnecessary sacks. Ryan Franks, another 100-yard day for him. That's 2 out of the 3 games this season. I'm loving this breakout that he's having at the beginning of the year. Jimmy Andrews, 5 catches for $120 and a touchdown. Ryan Franks, Ron White, they also had receiving touchdowns as well. And then defensively, obviously, I want us to be better against the run. We really struggled there, but we only gave up 21 points, which isn't the worst thing in the world. And Ryan Franks, fantastic day, got him Offensive Player of the Week. Looking at some of the other action that took place, you have the Packers giving Buffalo their first loss of the season. The Bills, a team we've been closely watching, partly because of their quarterback Brock Flowers, and they've been blowing out teams just like the Colts back in week 1, very good teams, and just destroying them. So I think they might be a team to look out for. Of course, the Packers, they're always a good team. You have the Browns advancing to 3-0 as they give Denver their first loss of the year. This was a pretty good game, 23-20, and it could be a potential playoff preview. And then inside of our own division, the 49ers are on top of the West after a couple of rough seasons. They might be back to playoff form, 28-17 over the Seattle Seahawks, who now fall to 1-2. And a rough start to the season is just going to continue to get rougher. Vince Young in that game there played his last snap, not just as a Seahawk, but in the NFL as a whole. The doctors are telling him to retire, meaning Wayne Rivers is now the Seahawks starting quarterback for the year, and they're going to be our opponents next week. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. It's always appreciated. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey.